Hi, this is Julie Chavanagh with Yoga Tree Consulting, and I'm here today talking about something I've been getting questions about lately, and that is the anatomy portion of yoga teacher training. So if you are or plan to be a Yoga Alliance registered program, then you know that there are certain requirements around anatomy for your yoga teacher training. And people say, well, I don't have the expertise to teach it. And I say, never fear, I know you can do it. It does not take an enormous amount of anatomy expertise to teach this section of your yoga teacher training. Now, having said that, there are a lot of really great experts out there who can come in, but I certainly recommend that once you have established your training and you are sort of on a roll with both enrollments and understanding how your particular training is running, right? Between staffing and space and all of those other considerations, bringing in one of those experts is something that I recommend considering down the road. So if you're covering anatomy, of course, there are basics that you need to cover. Muscles, of course, and how they're related to the postures that you're teaching. Joints and bones, of course, always a big point of discussion in yoga teacher training. And there are the body's systems and how yoga affects each of those systems. So if you're talking twists and how twists affect the digestive system, for instance, you want to go through and pull out all of the systems of the body and relate those back to the yoga practice and to even specific yoga postures and how those are related. Things like fascia. You also want to cover injuries and talking about those. This is also where your modifications and those types of things are going to come in. You're going to want to talk about anatomical differences. So my practice will look different from Sally's practice because my body is different from Sally's, who's different from George's, who's different from everybody's body is a little bit different. And so highlighting those differences will also help your trainees understand more when they are teaching classes and assisting people and offering modifications. So a key piece of anatomy is the differences between our bodies. When you come to the energetic anatomy, chakras is what you want to cover, at least if you are a Yoga Alliance registered program. The chakras are a required topic in your yoga teacher training. So you're going to want to discuss, really for the most part, I find that a lot of people come into training aren't familiar with the chakras, so you want to make sure that you're giving an overview of what they are, how they relate to the physical body, how they affect us, and then also bringing that back to specific yoga postures and different chakras related to different yoga postures, opening, closing, balancing, all of those things. So I hope this helps. I definitely recommend as you're starting out, when you're starting out, or indefinitely into your training, you may find that this is one of your favorite subjects to teach, maybe unexpectedly. So give yourself an opportunity to do that. In the links below, I have some resources specifically related to anatomy, some of the resources that you can use and pull information that are not too complex for those of us for whom anatomy is not a natural topic. Right? So check out those resources, hit the subscribe button so that you can stay informed of all of the resources here in these videos. All right, thanks. This is Julie Chavanagh with Yoga Tree Consulting. Enjoy.